There's a moment we don't talk about enough, and that is the in-between. That space between where you've been and where your soul is truly asking you to go. It doesn't always come with a big bang. Sometimes it's a tiny little whisper, a deep knowing that you just can't explain. Like a tug in your chest, a quiet ache that says this isn't it anymore. Whether it's a relationship that has run its course, or a job that no longer lights you up, or the call to move somewhere completely new. You know, and you always know. Even when you pretend you don't, because your soul is never, ever silent. And there's a version of you already existing in another reality who is peaceful, clear, and expanded. And she's waiting for you to just say yes. In this video, I'm going to cover some of the most beautiful rituals I found that helped me in my journey during the in-between times. The first one I want to talk about is meet your future self. The truth is there's a future of you that already exists, and she's not that far away. She's just vibrating at a frequency you're learning to tune into. And the beauty of this is that you can meet her now. You can borrow her energy and ask her to guide you through the transition. This is the most powerful thing that we can do so that she can start to walk with you and whisper to you, hold your hand as you take uncertain steps forward. The beauty of tapping into this soul of ours who is already living our most fulfilled life is that it's already existing within our realms and in our life. And the moment that we can just step into the fact that we are feeling our desires in these pulls because we know that there's something more, that we know that we need to go somewhere, the more that you really, really can just embody that energy to help guide you in the directions that you want. This version of you, she already knows the way because she is the way. You don't have to become this energy overnight, and it will come and it will go. But you just have to ask every day, what would she do today? Or how would she speak to herself? Or what would she release to feel more free? Let her be the mirror and your map and your medicine. The next part I want to talk about, which is so important to help us through these times, is creating rituals. These are something I talk about in so many of my videos, but it's truly the bridge to connect to this higher version of yourself. And the way that we connect isn't through forcing, it's through devotion, through ritual, the sacred realms that anchor us into the now. And when our mind starts to spiral, because when we're in transition, that tends to happen a lot, rituals bring us home. Prayer reminds us that we're supported. Meditation quiets the noise so you can hear the truth. And journaling reveals the map actually within you. Walking in nature without your phone reconnects you with the frequency of trust. And breathwork clears energy and calls in clarity. All of these rituals are tools that you can find within your own routine in your life and prioritize them so that you can actually embody the energy that you want to move forward. And don't forget that your rituals are not habits, they're not checklists, they're portals to your essence, to your next chapter, and to her, to that soul that is calling, already existing in your deepest dreams and desires. And when you choose them daily, even when it's hard, you're saying, I'm ready to meet myself. I'm ready to move into the new future of me that feels fulfilled, joyful, empowered, whatever it is that you desire in that time. The next part that I want to talk about is the reframe, that nothing is bad. This is the hardest thing to do in our logical minds as humans, but we've been taught to fear endings, to label discomfort as wrong, to feel falling is a part of failure. But the soul doesn't see it that way. When something ends, a relationship, a job, a chapter, it's not punishment. It's literally a portal. It's a portal to the new era of where you're meant to be. Every transition is working for you, not against you, even when your logical mind can't understand it yet. But trust me, your soul knows. Your highest self is rearranging everything to get you closer to your truth. What we don't realize is that we send messages all the time to God, to universe, to whatever you believe in. And when you do that, you're asking for answers, or when you're asking for clarity, which is what we should be doing every single day, is asking for that. And then when something happens that maybe you're not expecting, and you feel like it's bad, you have to immediately just switch and be like, no, this is good. This is what I asked for. This is giving me the signs that I need and the direction that I need to go in to find my highest, most purposeful life. And that's why dropping into trust is just so amazing, and understanding that there's no such thing as something bad. Yes, things are hard, and yes, we're emotional beings. So I'm not saying shut your emotions, or, not say like, wow, that was kind of fucked up, because we're human beings, right? We have to go through these experiences, but feel the emotions and understand that they're not something that are going against you. It's putting you in a direction that's beautiful. So the moment that you can be like, okay, this is hard. It's going to be, a moment to get over it. But I know that this is 100,000% putting me in the direction that I need to go. So that being said, let it end, let it fall, let it shift, not because you're giving up, but because you're waking up. And the next part, the most important thing in so many aspects of our lives, is surrendering expectations of people, of things, of experiences. Because when we attach to how we think it's supposed to go, we block the beauty of how it's actually meant to unfold. Expectations is often control dressed up in good intentions, but control closes your energy. It says only this way or nothing. Surrender says, I trust something bigger and I'm open to the magic. I allow surprise, I release the outcome, and I follow the pulse. This is the most powerful, because you truly drop into surrender of anything, which makes you surrender miracles. So every day, something miraculous is trying to find you, but it can only reach you if you're open. So be open, surrender to your timeline, surrender your plan, and trust. Wherever you're being pulled is exactly where you're meant to be. So you are becoming. You are not stuck. You are being shaped. You are not lost, and you are being led. Let the rituals root you, let the whispers guide you, and let your future self walk with you, and let life surprise you. Because what's waiting for you is far more beautiful than anything you could have planned. And if you're looking for a space to be supported while you grow, or while you're in this transition, where you can return to your truth, be held through transitions, and reconnect to the rituals that light you up, I would love to invite you to Shayna's Serene Circle. It's my private online community for those walking the path back home to themselves. You don't have to do this alone, and the link to join is in the caption. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just embody all the essence, and I'll see you on the next video.